Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again. Rooster here. I just wanted to give you all a shout out and try to give you all a new understanding or a new meaning of the word hotel death. Yeah, we have right now a real life story that's actually taking place inside of the same hotel where Whitney Houston died, Beverly Hills Hilton. Another story has broken out on the news here in the last couple of days that a murder suicide had taken place in the same hotel on the same night of the Emmy Awards show that aired here a couple of nights ago. Now, I find it's quite interesting that we're still seeing another celebrity being whacked off, and they're trying to say that this is a murder suicide. In other words, two people were found dead. Was it the bodyguard? Was it husband and wife of another known celebrity? We don't know the names of these celebrities because the law enforcement are being hush hush about it. They don't want to reveal the names or the identity of who these celebrities are, and I believe that they're being more cautious with the story because of our stories that we broke out about the Whitney Houston case. Unfortunately, this is turning into a real life story of the Hotel California that Don Henley sang, where you may check in but you may never leave. It is actually a reality, where this is now the eighth death that has occurred in the same hotel, and now it's our job now to get this information out to try to put as much light onto these kind of crimes that are taking place in this hotel and why that hotel is being hush hushed about it. Why are they not getting all their feathers and ruffled here and not starting to ask questions themselves? Why are these deaths occurring during big events and during special nights for the music and movie entertainment and television entertainment uh, shows that goes on in that state or in that area of California. I was just wondering why that nobody's even shining any light on this. Well, okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give another pointer here that really starting to make me really weary of this whole story. This is another case where the two bodies that were found dead a couple of nights ago during the Emmy Awards were laying up in the room just like they did Whitney Houston. The same thing that they did with Whitney Houston. For 11 hours, they kept her body in the room during the pre-Grammy Awards party that Clive Davis was hosting at the Beverly Hilton Hotel on the night of Whitney Houston's death. And they still went on with the party. They even still went on with the Grammys. They didn't even care about Whitney Houston. And I remember when Clive Davis mentioned, "Oh, well, we're paying tribute. We're paying tribute. Have you heard? We're paying tribute," quote and unquote, that he said to that entertainment show that comes on television known as E Entertainment. Okay, he was telling Whitney Houston that they were paying tribute to her. That this Grammy Awards party was a tribute to Whitney Houston's dedication to the industry and how much that they were close friends and all this. Well, I don't believe that they were paying tribute out of respect or appreciation of her. I think they were paying tribute because we only use that word when we want to eliminate somebody or it's going to be the last time we're going to see or hear of a person or that person has died. We pay tribute in honor of their name, in honor of what they've done for the industry or done for the company or done for whatever the clause is. But nonetheless, this is what it was. They were not paying tribute out of respect to Whitney Houston. They were actually telling the world that they're getting ready to eliminate her and that they're paying tribute to her as the last time we're going to actually see her alive. And I really believe that they knew exactly she was going to die. I believe they left many signs in proving that they knew that she was going to die. In fact, even playing a major role into her death. But again, same thing happened with this new recent case. We don't know the name of this person. We don't know the details because this time the law enforcement and the coroner, the same coroner, Ed Winters, is also handling this case. Is the same coroner who handled Whitney Houston, the same coroner who handled uh, what's her name, Brittany Murphy case. He's the same coroner who's handled all these celebrities that have died anywhere in the vicinity of Los Angeles, California. He's the same coroner. Well, we found out that there's more than just one coroner in that coroner's office in Los Angeles. Why is this guy being selected and chosen to particularly to focus on high-profile cases that involve celebrity deaths. Okay, why is he the one chosen for this? Because I believe he's an Illuminati plant to give a false story, to sell a false story to the public of how a person actually died. I believe that's exactly who Ed Winters is, and I busted him already lying and concealing the truth about Whitney Houston's death. We've already made a video about it. We've already made phone calls proving that they lied about it. We made phone calls that they've lied to the that they concealed her identity to the toxicologist doctor out of Pennsylvania when they sent her toxicology report over there to Pennsylvania. They've even removed her identity by just only using her number, identity number. That they have, that they put on the official file. They just said that they even labeled her as Jane Doe. They didn't even give her real name when they sent off for the toxicology. We found out all the stories, that they kept and concealed from the public. We caught him in a lie. We caught him concealing and covering up the truth of what happened to Whitney Houston. And I'm here to tell him, you're busted. And I want the world to know that you're a criminal. You're a cover-up artist for the Illuminati of California, who are celebrity slashing all of these celebrities. When they had enough of them, they don't want to use them anymore. They just kill them off and just use him to cover up the story, to taint this as a murder-suicide, drug addiction, or heart attacks. Come on, guys. It's the same MO. It's the same game. When are we going to wake up to see that these people are killing these people because they sold their souls to the devil and they used them up all that they're going to use them for, and that they're worth more to them dead than alive? When are we going to wake up and see this and expose it for what it is? That these highway robbery, criminal, damn Jewish syndicate, Zionist, Illuminati powerheads controlling Hollywood need to be exposed for the crimes. They need to be brought out in the open, and they need to be brought to justice. They need to be stopped of their murderous agendas against people. No one has a right to commit murder. I don't give a shit what level of power you're in. When we have to be the ones to stop it. We have to be the ones to expose who they are and stop being afraid to face these damn idiots. These murderous assholes. And that's what I call them today. That's my mark, and I'm sticking to it. Now, another thing that we need to also shine light. Y'all remember I told you this hotel has had 8 deaths in this hotel containing high-level profile celebrities. Okay? Not only that, this hotel is even housed big speech people that, or I say big speech ceremonies. Sorry about that. I'm getting tongue twisted here. This hotel has housed John F. Kennedy, who gave us a famous speech in that hotel. It's also housed Barack Obama, which I've told you many times. Barack Obama has stayed there many times. I've even shared with you, I believe 100% in evidence that he was there also on the night of Whitney Houston's death. I know that a lot of you out there think that this is some kind of conspiracy theory. I'm going to make sure you all have a clear understanding. This ain't no conspiracy theory. It is a conspiracy that's taking place, and it's being done out in the open. That's the problem. And that what's really shocking about this is that it's done so deeply and so wide open in your faces, and you can't still see it. Or you see it, and you're just too damn afraid to face it and expose it for what it is. But you all know these people are killing people, and they're getting away with it. If it had been you or I, we would be sitting in Leavenworth or in some damn prison out in the middle of Timbuktu being raped by John. Okay? Come on, guys. You know that this shit's going on, so it's time for us to start being being a man, being a woman, and man up and woman up to this reality and expose it for what it is. That's what we need to do. We need to stop being afraid of these people, and we need to bring them out in the light. Illuminati is not being secret anymore. In fact, they're already exposing themselves. They're already out in the open. We don't even need to do much work. They're already exposing all their symbols. All of their work is right there, right out in the wide open. Because they already know they have you hypnotized is the reason why they done it. They already have mind control of your minds, and they already know that they got the money to do so. They already got the money to keep them from seeing a damn courtroom. They already got the money and they're going to still continue making money off of you, and you're going to continue paying for their murderous agenda because you still can't own up to the fact that you're being lied to. You can't own up. You can't admit it. That you've been suckered. You've been flim-flammed. You've been horn-winked. You've been sucked into a damn tunnel of lies, and that's all you know, but you don't know how to challenge it. You don't know how to face it and to stop it. And this is what we're trying to get at. I'm tired of talking to people who have no balls in their damn pocket and to stand up against these people. I'm getting sick of sitting here watching innocent people getting killed. I'm getting sick of being lied to. And this is what you have. This is where you have to get to a point to where you're going to have to either start doing something about it, or you're just going to have to sit back and just take it up the tailpipe and just don't do nothing about it. But don't complain when it comes to your house. Don't complain when your family's killed. Don't complain whenever something happens to you in a very bad way financially, because you didn't do nothing about it. So it is deserved when you don't get involved. It is well deserved. But nonetheless, I've said enough. You know the story. You've done the research. I'm sorry for being, not being here to give you more information. I've been coming under a lot of attack from YouTube. They've been stopping all of my videos. They've been blocking and controlling all of the viewers on my account. They've even they're screening my account. They're screening my videos. And Christians out there are attacking my videos and complaining about my videos to keep me from getting that information out there. I believe that there are a lot of people that are coming against these truth videos and that are not actual Christians but are pretending to be Christians, and that are sitting up there working for the agency of YouTube and Google, because these are owned by Jews, the same people we're exposing every single day. And of course, they don't want that information to be out there. They want it to be controlled on their terms of how much information gets out there. And I'm quite sure that this video is going to be screened. And our subscribers, we have over 2 million viewers on our on our video channel, but we only have 3,000 subscribers. It don't add up. We also made videos that went viral that now the numbers have been changed on there, and it doesn't show nowhere near the numbers that I know that people do watch. I know that that we have a lot of people out there that are interested in our work here, and I'm quite sure, that those videos are being monitored and are being controlled to where who can see it and who can't by YouTube owners, by the Google industry. So guys, if you don't see any of my videos, and if I get banned from here, it ain't me that's doing this. That I'm leaving the information or leaving you all in the dark and leaving you with by yourself out there to foot it on your own. You all know for a fact that it's YouTube that's doing this, because I do speak the truth, and I do expose a whole lot about the corruptions within YouTube, Google Earth, or this Google company. I do expose everything about the Illuminati, and this is what they don't like. Too much light shine on them can get a man killed, get them eliminated, get them discouraged, or how you say, scrimmaged. In other words, they can blemish your name, they can ruin your reputation, they can label you as a terrorist, they can label you as a threat. They can do everything in the world to try to keep you from being seen, to keep your information from being heard. And that's what happens with criminals who break the law. They go into concealing their identity, their involvements, and they will break every law in the book to make sure that their crimes are not being exposed. They will make sure you will be eliminated, but you cannot, and you should never be afraid to challenge them anyways, even if it means a threat, even if it means your life. You shouldn't be afraid of it. You shouldn't be afraid of them. And I may die. I may die by these people. Who knows? But it don't matter. I'm not afraid of them. I'm going to make sure you understand that, Illuminati. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of the pissheads, assholes that you come from. Okay? And if I have to die, I die. But I'm going to make damn sure before I die, you killed me. Okay? Because I didn't kill myself. I want to make sure everybody knows that. So, but anyhow, nevertheless, guys, this is a crazy world we live in, and these people don't give a shit about you. And so if they don't give a shit about you, you must not give a shit about them. And you must defend your spot. You must defend your home. You must defend your family. You must defend everything about your life against these kind of people. This is not no Secret Service agenda or plot or ploy that I'm making this video for you guys. I'm not here to get your feathers in a ruffle to make war against your government. I'm here to let you see what's going on and what your governments are trying to do to you, and what this system is trying to do to our people and the ones we care about and the ones we love. I know that all of you out there loved Whitney Houston. I know I did. I know most of everybody that really liked that seen or even heard this woman seeing in her personality. I know that you all had a lot of care for her. Well, don't let her damn name be rubbed in the damn dirt, because we know that Clive Davis set people up in her environment. We know that Clive Davis made sure that there were people planted around her, surrounding her, that made sure she got addicted to drugs. Because I know damn well that she didn't get hooked on drugs on her own. I know damn well somebody slipped something, a Mickey in her damn food or in her drink. I know somebody made sure that this woman got instantly and spontaneously addicted to drugs, so that they had tarnish on her, so they can, when they got ready to kill this woman, they can use that MO, and they would run, because that's what they did. They ran her name through the dirt for years, that she's hooked on drugs, that she's a crack cocaine freak, and she's a, and blah blah blah. So when they got ready to kill her, now it looks obviously as an intoxicated, washed down, celebrity who's taken a highway to hell, route. And this would look good and easier to sell to the public. Well, I didn't fall for that. And I hope and pray that none of y'all fell for that story either. Because I've already proven it through documents. I've proven it through the autopsy report that Clive Davis, and I've proven that the coroner's office even lied about her death. They've even changed the story of what they said that they found on her body on the day of her death. You remember the day that she died? The very next day, the coroner's office, Ed Winters, goes to the media and says to the media that he's found nothing, no signs of any physical. Now, I want to make sure you understand that. Any physical trauma to her body. But then whenever the autopsy came out, he recanted his story that he told the media the day when he made his pass through the hotel, in her hotel bungalow or in her hotel room. When he claimed that he'd seen nothing, no signs of trauma, no signs of physical trauma, when she was laying in the living room in her bare ass nude. Well, he recanted his story on the final autopsy, saying he found 9 different problems with her body. Skin slippage. She found lacerations over the head and the ears and the back of the neck, blah blah blah, etc., on her chest and all this. Skin slippage on her arms and on her thighs and on her back of her legs, blah blah blah. Skin slippage, which means skin that melted from extreme hot water. Melted. This is what skin slippage means. The skin literally melting off the body and sliding off into the floor. Since when do you ever see a hotel room water get that hot that it literally causes skin slippage? You may get burn marks, 3rd-degree burns in the water, but you're not going to get no skin slippage unless somebody was controlling the temperature of that water that went to that room. Somebody made sure that that water was extremely hot, or the story just doesn't add up. Well, we can go with the first story then, since we already know that they didn't make that water that damn hot. So what we do is we go to the first story that Ed Winters said, when he said he's seen no signs of trauma. In other words, there was no skin slippage on this woman. He'd never seen it. And she was laying in her bare butt. How could he not see it? Okay? If she was in her nude laying on the floor when he arrived at the hotel the night of her death. Okay? Impossible, guys. They've already proven without a shadow of a doubt that they lied and covered up in this story. They literally concealed this story. And it was obvious that it was a ritualistic ceremonial sacrifice of killing her on the night of the ceremony. It was obvious. That was clear. That was definitely 100% right in your hands. It was right there. It was clear when they were doing their satanic ceremonial celebrations on the night of the Grammys with Nicki Minaj. Okay? It was clear and evident. Okay? These people didn't care about this woman's life. And they damn sure didn't care about these 2 celebrities that just recently died, because they also died in a ritualistic ceremony. They also died in their blood sacrifice, because these people got to kill somebody. Every damn day or every week or in a special damn time of the year or a special time of the month, they got to kill somebody as a blood sacrifice unto their God, unto their sun God. This is demonic stuff, guys. But by saying that, I must let you all know that this is the way that it is, and we're either going to stand up and face it and stop it, or we're going to buckle down and just take it like up the tailpipe and just get ready to die, because it's fixing to get really nasty, guys. And this ain't no exaggeration. The zombie apocalypse that you all heard in Florida, it's just the beginning. They're going to lay bioweapons and bioterror into our nation and across this planet. It's going to get really, really nasty. They're already now making way for this kind of events to happen, and they're doing it out in the open. They sit there and let a man literally chew a man's face off in the middle of open in broad daylight, right on a main freeway in Florida. Somebody gave this guy something that turned him into a psychopathic murderer, a zombie apocalypse. A zombie apocalypse is what they called it. Zombie apocalypse is what they called it on the CDC website when they were saying zombie apocalypse, that they needed to prepare for zombie apocalypse, and they called the title Zombie Apocalypse Preparedness 101 was the name of the title on the main page of CDC website. It's getting crazy, guys. It's getting crazy. Prepare, because if we don't get control of it now, it's going to be too late, and it's going to be out of control. And that's what I'm afraid is going to happen by August. I believe by by the end of August, this whole system is going to be flipped completely upside down. By saying that, I'll talk to you all later. Y'all take care. I hope that y'all really do a lot of research and get a lot of information. And because information is the only thing that we can hold on to keep us in safe zones of where to be and where not to be. By saying that, guys, y'all take care. Bye.